Greetings everyone. It's Shadow Leon 659 once again, and I'm so sorry about the lack of content as I've been busy recently. So today I'd like to talk about the criminally underrated sci-fi action drama film known as Soldier with Kurt Russell. When the film first came out in 1998, it flopped at the box office, only making $15 million against its $75 million budget. And was panned by critics. But, has gained a cult following in recent years and is often regarded as one of Russell's most underrated films. The story is about an experienced and emotionless soldier who is defeated and left for dead. He eventually befriends a peaceful community of refugees and vows to protect them from his former superiors. Kurt Russell's performance as Todd 3465 is fantastic as he acts via body language and expression. Todd goes from being a cold-blooded and emotionless killing machine to a character who finally shows emotion and personality. Jason Scott Lee does a wonderful job as the emotionless and cold-blooded Kane 607. Plus, their rivalry is spot on. Jason Isaacs as Colonel Meckham is practically the villain you just love to hate. Gary Busey gives a solid performance as Captain Church, as he is basically the folksy old soldier and combat pragmatist who's a father to his men even though he's nominally on the villain's side. Sean Pertwee as Mace is a caring and personable character, and his death was pretty emotional and heartbreaking. The rest of the supporting cast, like Connie Nielsen, do fine in their respective roles. For those of you Marvel fans out there will know that Michael Chiklis is in this film playing the character Jimmy Pig. At least, the little boy who looks like Jake Lloyd wasn't an irritating prick. I loved how the film uses a lot of visual storytelling with limited dialogue, in order to show the audience what's happening on screen, rather than telling. I personally wish we had more films like this, and screw the hack critics who failed to understand this film. Also screw the idiots who don't know what visual storytelling is. It also has many emotional scenes like the babies being taken away from the hospital into the military, Todd shedding tears for the first time in his life, and Mace's aforementioned death. The cinematography is pretty good as it uses this warm orange color palette for the giant planet scenes and a cold blue color palette for military vessels. Kind of giving me Star Wars vibes. I loved the designs of the sets. The action sequences, especially Todd going Rambo on the enemy soldiers and the final fight between Todd and Kane in the rain, are fantastic and intense. Joel McNeely's score gives an almost Jerry Goldsmith, Alan Silvestri feel, kinda like Alien meets Predator and Blade Runner. It also has a few good songs, such as Night Ride Across the Caucasus by Lorena McKennitt and Power Trip from Monster Magnet. Though most of the CGI effects look like complete rubbish. "I'm gonna kill them all, sir," is a very badass quote and one of the most memorable one-liners in film history. Paul Anderson's direction is phenomenal. I wish that he continued making movies like this, and this is easily one of his best films. David Webb Peoples' writing is great, and I believe that this film takes place within the Blade Runner universe. It's just a shame that the movie's failure pretty much killed his writing career. In conclusion, Soldier is a pretty good and awesome late 90s sci-fi action drama film that's worth checking out, especially if you're a fan of both Kurt Russell and Blade Runner. Plus, I do believe that this does take place in the same universe as Blade Runner. I'm going to give this film an 8 out of 10. Isn't it funny how Kurt Russell in this film plays an emotionless soldier far much better than Will Smith in After Earth? What do you guys think of Soldier? And does it take place in the same universe as Blade Runner? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching as always. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Shadow Leon 659 signing out.